Steelers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking on the midfield logo. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. They'll try the right side with Harris. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run again with Harris. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
A nice carry by Harris, who had tougher sledding than in his Pro Bowl rookie season, but still topped 1,000 yards as a Steeler sophomore. As Pittsburgh tries to climb back to the top of the AFC North, he remains a player that their offense relies on.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 23. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Pickett. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Harris. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's McLeod on the return. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Play action. Now Purdy. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Purdy looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Second and 10. Purdy now to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
But it looked like they marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down.
Harris running straight ahead. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Back to throw, Pickett. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, the kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Pickett will try to throw for this. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it milder because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he didn't. This offense so far on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw, Purdy. Steps away to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Pickett now on 1st down. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the give, this is Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
A loss of 2. Brings up
2nd down. Here's Pickett. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
19 tight.
Pickett. And now another one thrown incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. So the false start will back them up 5. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start hurts them there a bit, backs them up to 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
49ers 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. At their own 27. Harris will start the drive out. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now third and 9.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Dragon 60. Hey, hey. Panther Street. Panther Street.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
70 range. 70 range.
Here's Pickett. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. McLeod to return it. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Pickett now from the gun here. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. His second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was.